Oh my goodness, it is day 12 of our 12 days of Christmas. Christmas bells, oh my goodness. Hey guys, it's Sabrina with Sabrina's Craft-nanigans. I am so glad you are here today. We are on day 12, our final day of our 12 days of Christmas crafting challenge. Oh my gosh, OMG. And I cannot believe I actually did it. Thanks to every single one of you. You guys, this is y'all's channel. Oh my gosh, I have gained like over 100 subscribers just through this 12 days of Christmas crafting challenge. This is my first Christmas on YouTube. I just began this adventure in June of this year. And oh my gosh, it seems like little bitty things, but I think the last time I checked, I'm getting close to 350 subscribers. I know that sounds like nothing, but to me, I thought I was going to be cool if I had 10 subscribers, and those 10 subscribers were going to be friends and family, and I was going to be happy with that. But oh my gosh, guys, almost 350. It might be, I don't know. I haven't checked in about a day or so, but oh my goodness, I cannot thank you guys enough for subscribing, giving me the sweetest comments, giving me some advice to help me out, leaving the just little emojis. You guys do not know how much that just makes my heart so happy, and this has just made me so happy, and I can't thank all of you enough, and all my crafty peeps that have been in the playlist that have helped me out and taught me things and keep encouraging and pushing me. And Brenda and Krista, thank you for allowing me to be a part of this playlist and collaboration. You two ladies are so beautiful, wonderfully talented. I cannot thank you two ladies enough. You guys, today is day 12 and it's bells. I'm super excited for you to see these. Make sure you go down to my description box or my pinned comment, and you will have the playlist to see all the lovely, talented ladies that are in this playlist on day 12 bells, our final day. Also in my description box will be the links to our hostesses with Brenda with Rustic and Lace DIY and Miss Krista with Krista's Crafty Life. You two ladies are beautiful. You guys make sure you go check those playlists, their channel links out. Go check out their channels. They are so amazingly talented. They've given me so much information and inspiration. They're absolutely wonderful, brilliant ladies. And go check out the playlist for our 12 days. Just all of these ladies are absolutely amazing. And if you missed any of the past 11 days, I will have all those links in my description box as well. You guys go binge watch, check it out, enjoy yourself, have some laughs, because some of us are some pretty crazy, wild people. If you like crazy, wild, chaotic, well, I can tell you you're on the right channel here, but there's a couple others of us that kind of crazy. Ain't we, Joanna? Yeah, we are, baby girl. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you go check the playlist links out. Go check out Brenda and Krista's channels. Give us thumbs up. Give us comments. If it's just an emoji, I don't know if there's a bell emoji, but who cares what kind of emoji. Tell us what your favorite DIY is out of our playlist. The simplest little comment that you leave and giving us thumbs up, and then go up to the right and subscribe on our little faces. That just does tremendous things for our channels and gets us spread through the YouTube community and family. We appreciate you guys so much. We love you guys so much. I will see you to wrap this up here in just a little bit. I hope you like what you're about to see. I got 4 things I hope you like. I love you guys. Bye. Okay, guys, here we go. So this first little thing I got for like 80 cents at the Goodwill. I just took the tags off, wiped it down, gave it a good sanded. I'm taking my Imperial Red by Folk Art Home Decor. I just put 1 coat on each side, the back, and then this was the front. 1 coat, and then I also went around the edges. That's it, just 1 coat, because we're going to cover it with one of these tiles from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to take it, flip it over to the back. It took me 20 minutes to adjust it to make sure I had it centered, and then it still wasn't centered. I traced it with a pen. I then am cutting it out. Of course, we all know if we've used these before, once we get it cut out, the whole back comes off and it's not sticky anymore, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to take that and I'm going to use my Brenda and Kathy Joe glue. Tight Bond, quick and thick, multi-surface purpose, good stuff. Anyway, I put that layer all on the back of that, and then once I got that glued down and stuck on, I took my blade and I just trimmed around the edges and took my smaller blade to trim out that hole in the middle. Now, ding dong me, forgot to cut out the middle right here because you see that music note scrapbook paper over in the corner that I got out of a cute little pack from Hobby Lobby. I forgot to put that on. Yep, that's the Old World Winter pack from Hobby Lobby. I had that in my stash. Don't know if they still have it. So it wasn't dry yet, thank goodness. So I lifted it up, put that where I wanted it, and then I stuck some heavy stuff on top of it, a rolled ream of paper and some paint, let it dry overnight. We are back today, and I'm just taking that same Imperial Red and a distressing chippy brush thing, stippling brush. And I'm just kind of lightly, of course I started kind of heavy at the top, but that's okay. We put a bow on it and just distress that. Now, since we got, look at that jute twine. Oh yeah, my Shelly heifer gave me that. I love you, Shelly. Anyway, we're going to take that jute twine and go around the edges because we know we got the poofy stuff in the tile and we want to cover that up and also so it doesn't catch and pull off. So I'm just going to take my thick jute twine that I have here and I'm just going to hot glue that all the way around the edges, going all the way around. There we go, done. Now I'm going to take this skinnier jute twine and I'm going to go around the middle right there where I cut that insert out and also around the little round part up at the top. And yep, here I go. So and I'm using my glue pen to do this so I don't get a lot of glue. Yes, I'll get my finger protectors here in a minute after I've already burned myself. You know, it's okay. Yep, it's all good. I won't put you all through this misery. I won't make you watch this whole thing. Apparently, I thought you really needed to watch this. There's some parts of this that go Speedy Gonzales and other parts I'm like, why did I leave this in? Anyway, you can see what I've done here. And then I'm going to take my fire here that I like to play with and get rid of all those fuzzies on the jute twine. Now I've got this black ribbon. It's just a black satin ribbon. Probably came from Hobby Lobby or something. I don't know. Had that in my stash. And I'm going to dovetail one end of it because you can see I used a marker to draw lines. That didn't show up good, so I had this skinny black ribbon. I'm trying to make it look like a bell. You know how usually the bell has the two pieces that come together in the middle? That's what I was trying to do. Anyway, glued that on both sides. Tacked it down. Yeah, it still don't look like a bell. This is the one I don't know if it's a bell, an ornament, what. Anyway, I'm taking these variety of ribbons all from my stash, except for that green one. That just came from Walmart in a pack of like 5 different rolls the other day. It had some pretty ones in it. Taking a zip tie, scrunched it up, zip tied it. I'll snip that off, dovetail my ends, which really won't show. I'm going to take this little piece of ribbon and hot glue it around so it covers the zip tie, which I don't know why I do this. Wait, no, never mind. Nope. I changed my mind 500 times on this. Anyway, I'm giving it a little bit of a fluff. So that little ribbon right there was just to cover the bright red zip tie. Now we're just going to glue this puppy on. And I'm going to fluff. And then I have some rusty bells from the Hobby Lobby that were 50% off. Now, I've got this little thing of bells that I got from Dollar Tree several years ago. And I'm going to cut this apart. There you go. Have a moose booty. He's always in my business. I haven't paid attention to him at all since I got home. I came right in and got started. Anyway, we're going to cut one of those bells off that door hanger. And I'm gluing it to the back. I'm going to take some ribbon and make sure it's got some more security. That way it doesn't, pull off too bad or anything. So once again, I'm trying to make it look like a bell. See, there's a little bell hanging out. The black lines in the middle represent where the bell halves come. I don't know what this is, y'all. It's pretty, but I don't know if it's a bell. Is it an ornament? Is it a bell ornament? I'm taking some of that thick jute twine. I made a lark's head knot, looped it through, then tied it at the end, and boom, there she goes. She's pretty. I don't know what she is, but she's pretty. Okay, here's the quick one, guys. So these are these little springy gnomes that have it's kind of like a bobblehead kind of thing. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. I thought bell, seeing this. I've had these in my stash for like 2 years or so. I'm going to first glue some of that thick jute twine and make a loop on the back of his hat. Yes, I know it's metal and it's hot glue and it doesn't stick well and I'm burning my fingers and it's all okay. It's just, I was in a hurry tonight, guys. I needed to get this done. I wanted to be in all 12 days. And, yep, that's why this is coming to you late. But better late than never. I then take some ribbon and glue it on top of the jute twine just to make sure it helps to hold it a little bit, especially since it's metal. It's hot glue. It may not work very well, but hey, you know, I can always put it together another way later. I used some flame to get off that jute twine. Now, here's the fuzzies. Now, I'm going to take some rusty bells, and since it's got that spring up there in the middle, I'm going to take this. I put it through the bell, tied it in a knot at the base of the bell, and now I'm tying in a knot on the spring up in the little gnome. So now it hangs down. So he's a bell. That's all I did was put a loop on it for some jute twine and hang a bell. Now I'm taking some Warm Buff by Apple Barrel, and he had a couple of scratches on his nose because we know the stuff from Dollar Tree gets all bashed up, banged up, and then I bash it and bang it and the cat's knocking on the floor. So, you know, so I just took some Warm Buff and I painted his nose. Do you see it hangs out, and then you can set it down too. Look, there's the red one, and then there's the gray and red hat one. The other one's green. Okay, this is one I did in a 5 under 5 video. I wanted to throw this in here in case you haven't seen that. I got those clay pots from the Dollar Tree, of course, during the summertime. I'm taking my white that's plaster, Waverly chalk paint, and then I've got that Imperial Red. I'm painting one of my bells with that plaster, and then I'm painting 2 of them red. I also had one of those little metal cap things from 4th of July from Dollar Tree, and I painted that with the plaster color as well. Now, I've got just some regular old silver jingle bells there. I tied some jute twine to the end of it, hot gluing it to make sure the knot just stays in place. I'm going to tie my string pretty long, and I'm doing this to all 3 of them. So I went ahead and did all 3 so they're the same length. Putting some tape on the end of that jute twine so I can put it through the hole that's in the bottom of the pot, which is now the top of the pot. And I'm going to string it up through, but I don't pull it all the way up to the bottom of the pot or top of the pot, whatever you want to call it, because I want it to hang a little bit. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling it, trying to judge where I want it, and I tie a knot so that it doesn't go all the way up to the top of the bell, and it hangs a little bit. See there? I just tied an extra knot in the middle of the jute twine. Now I'm going to take all 3 of those, kind of hang them the way I want them. I did cut the 3 jute twines different lengths. Now there's 2 holes in this bottle cap thing. I only needed 1. So I just took some painter's tape and put it on the back, and then the caulking, and put the caulking in. I let it dry overnight. This is the next day that I did this part. And I took some tape again. I put all 3 through, taped it, and then put it through the hole. So you can see now my bells are on. I made some vinyl on my cricket. Cowbells ring, are you listening? Hear the moose up in the pasture. Okay, anyway, and then I took my antique Waverly wax and I distressed the bells. I distressed the inside of the cap. Don't leave yet, guys. The best is yet to come. Oh, I'm telling you, this last one is the best one. Whoo! Okay, again, put a ribbon on the back of this. And then I left that paper on the back in hopes that it would stick better than just being metal with the hot glue, and we know metal and hot glue don't work. Anyway, so I took that and then I put a bow on top of it, and cowbells ring, are you listening? This is in my 5 under 5 Happy Heifer Christmas video. Go check that out on my channel if you have not seen that. Oh, and almost forgot to remove the tape, but there she is. Isn't it cute? See how my bells hang? Okay, look at those 2 big, huge cowbells. Thank you, Shelly. They were 15 bucks a piece. I'm sure she got them cheaper. These are awesome. Now, I'm going to take those 2 red bells that were off that door hanger that we put the 3rd bell on that first ornament that I can't figure out what it is. And I'm going to hang those. There was a little clip hook inside. So I just tied some jute on it and hanged it from the inside on a hook that was on the inside. I know this is going 90 miles an hour. I'm sorry. Now I'm just taking a variety of ribbon. That was the tails I made right there. So you noticed I made them extra long. This is going to be a pretty big, long piece. So you can see my variety of ribbons. You were seeing me a little while ago, schmooze and woos and ooh, so soft. That is a flannel ribbon that I got from Michael's on clearance after Christmas 2 years ago. You can see I've got some Dollar Tree ribbon. I have some Walmart ribbon. The big wide cow print ribbon came from Hobby Lobby in the spring. Yeah, I bought that mesh looking jute stuff. That stuff right there came from Walmart just the other day. That is the one thing I have bought. There's the cow ribbon from springtime at Hobby Lobby. This other red stuff, that came from Walmart at some point. The skinny cow came from my friend Shelly. The barn ribbon came from the Hobby Lobby. The Merry Christmas, no, the barn ribbon came from Dollar Tree. The Merry Christmas ribbon came from Walmart as well. I just got that the other day. I'm taking an extra strip. I tied it, and now I'm tying my tail to the messy. I made a big messy bow, basically is what I did. Big, huge, gigantic, messy bow. I'm sorry that was fast. You can slow it down in YouTube somehow if you want to. I'm going to tie it around. I've got the bells where they are going to hang one lower than the other. And so I tied this big bow to the top bell. Now I'm just making sure I'm setting fire on my ribbon to make sure it doesn't frizz anymore. The ones that were small and wired, I took my pencil and curled them like you've seen me do in some other videos if you've seen them. I decided I want some more of those rusty bells right there in the middle, so I take 3 of those guys, hot glue them there right in the middle of my bow, and then I kind of glue the bells together to how to hold it together. Fluff this for out. Look at that, guys. This is, I'm so happy with this one. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you. Look at all this, guys. There's the ornament slash bell slash, I don't know, kind of pretty, maybe. I don't know. There's our little quick gnome bells we have now. And of course, I don't think I'd hang them on the wall. I'd hang them from like a dory or something. There's my cowbell's ring. Are you listening? Ooh, ooh. If you see anything else you like, here in just a second, I'll show you the whole table. But I have done all 12 days. Go check out my playlist. I have all links to all 12 days. Go check out Brenda and Krista's YouTube channels, all in my description box. I love you guys so much.